Hello everybody, and today I will be playing Paxhistoria. Now, of course, yesterday was horrible. It sucked. And I will probably never eat wasabi again. Also, I did promise a nice bath, but, you know, we'll cover that when we get to 100 subs. Regardless, today is today, and I'm playing Paxhistoria. And, you know, I decided that this would be fun because I tried to make my own nation in my free time, playing as like Sweden or something, and during the Napoleonic Wars. And I just figured, you know, this was just better. I mean, it's prehistoric, but who cares? It's during the Iron Age. That's all I need to know. But yeah. Also, if you're wondering what's in this tab, hamburger. We don't need to talk about that. Anyway, guess these are here. I mean, to be fair, we could just do custom, couldn't we? Yeah. Images. Do we have LeBron? We have Michael Jordan. Or we could do Wakanda. Oh, this is a hard one. Jordan or Wakanda? I think we'll do Jordan. He's not a LeBron, but, you know, he's up there. Well, then again, it wouldn't make sense for this age. Let's think this. I kind of want to be like a Knights, you know, but, like, we haven't developed there. We're probably going to be, like, in... Where's Ottawa? I don't know. Let's just find something with blue. Create image. Let's create image. Oh my god, I'm getting doxxed. Don't look over there. Just move this to the side. There we go. Yep, we don't need to look at that over there. Let's be cool, everybody. Let's be cool. Oh my god, I'm lagging. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Chill. Alright, let's go back to play. Chill, guys. Chill. Wetchel. Oh my god, this recording's gone off. What is happening? Okay, right here. Move that down. There we go. Stop looking at my carpet. Please. Oh my god, it's up at the ceiling. I'm just gonna fix this real quick. This is good enough. Anyway, back to image. We don't care. I don't know. What do we do? Tree. Oh my god, holy lag. Savage Orchard. What? Oh my god, wait, we're prehistoric. I know what we should do. It doesn't make too much sense for the Iron Age, but I have a beautiful idea. Rock. Yo. That's the number 2, not a rock. What if we do stone? What was that? I don't even know how to spell that word. Oh no. Again, I'll just be back with the created dimension. I think we're getting somewhere. Just have to find the perfect one. Why does the rock people have yachts? Hey, yo! Absolute caveman. It's perfect. Alright, I'm gonna be real. I spent nearly an hour just doing stuff to try and figure out what I could do. It's not happening. We're just going with, like, LeBron or something. Or what was it? I don't care. Just banner. What's here? You know what? I'm gonna do something funny. You know what? Why not? Heretic. I spelled heretic wrong. I'm stupid. What? Yo! What do you mean? Nah. That's crazy work. If you understand, you understand. You serious? Okay, no, lock in. Heretic. How do you spell heretic? Hold on. Heretic. That's a weird way to spell that. Oh god. Bam. Custom. Heretic. Oh, the Black Legion sounds actually sick. Hold on. It got rid of it. I'll put it back in a second. Heretic. Hold on, let me cook here. Hold on. I kind of cook in here. Heretic Order of Knights Republic. Hold on. What do we think of the color, though? red. Let's go back to that image. What was it? Black Legion. There we go. Maybe a gold color. Or we are the black. We kind of have the Black Legion symbol. Could do something like that. No, that looks weird. This maybe, or this. That's kind of that color. Well, but what if we go for edge? Yeah, I'm thinking black. Culture, goals, entity lore. Sure, why not? Describe the backstory, culture, goals, and characteristics of your entity. This will be added to the simulation's rules. Oh, sick. So I think this is an order of sold. This is an order of soldiers that form This is an order of soldiers that form a nation military rule and civil govern This is an order of soldiers that form a national... What? This is an order of soldiers that form a nation under military rule and civil governance. These peoples are often referred to as heretics by all others. Actively fight religious and holy powers of any and all kinds and poorly upon for doing so. May be found as barbaric for military focus and lack of religious belief, though some know them as wise allies. Suited in armor, though some know them as wise allies that charge suited in armor to battle. That probably doesn't make any sense, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And what was I gonna say? And officially what? I forgot the, okay, yeah. They unofficially participate could of sorts They fight for their colleagues. Fanat. Add regions or countries. What? Oh, start. Go back, please, go back. Go back, please. No! I'll be right back. Alright, here you go. Here's the new description. Never mind, I can't scroll that. Basically, it's just kind of this. Yeah, it was like the old thing, but different, I guess. I don't know. We'll start with that territory, sure. Alright, bam. Let's do normal. Light. Start. Unable to load map your president. What do you mean? It supported extensions. What is it talking about? Oh no. It's because this. I just talked to myself. Oh no. Pause the recording. Alright. I somehow got my PC to finally connect to Wi-Fi for the first time in literally forever. Apparently it needed updates and stuff. Oh my god, don't you dare do anything now. Not after I got you working, please. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, it's running smooth. Oh my lord, it's beautiful. But yeah, I finally got stuff working, so cool. Currently, we don't have any territory or any of that, so. I mean, where should we decide to kind of pop up, I guess? I don't know. Probably claim some uncharted land somewhere. Probably be the smart move. Just to, you know, claim somewhere. Probably not near the westward horde, if I'm gonna be real. Those are big, scary superpowers up there. We could do it in the New World, but we might be out of action for a tad. What's over here in Asia like? Got these guys. Oh, over here isn't really. We could kind of start out around here. You know what I'm saying? Don't actually do anything there. So yeah. I mean, this is unowned, you know. Could go for that. It's prime real estate, for being real. I think we want to... Not diplomatic chat actions. Okay. Settle... That is not how you spell settle. Oh my god. In... Kamchatka and make a capital. Develop. Again, not how you spell develop. Oh, you just gotta remove the E. Okay. Develop mines and farms. Start Diplo connections with undocumented settlers to our north and northwest. Don't want to go for anything too ambitious yet. Let's do a week. Calculating consequences. Oh no. Sorry, it blurred out there for a second, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Capital of the Heretics. Heretic Order of Knights Republic. Hunhao, Camacha, Far East. The Heretic Settlement of Kamchatka. In the frigid region. Okay, no, I cannot. Hold up. In the... Oh, wait, there's a voice. Never mind.
The Heretic Settlement of Kamchatka. In the frigid reaches of the Far East, the Heretic Order of Knights Republic establishes its first foothold, disdaining the warmth of southern lands and the influence of established religions. The order chooses the isolated peninsula of Kamchatka to build their capital. Amidst volcanic ash and snow, they raise crude but sturdy fortifications, declaring the region a sanctuary for their brotherhood. The harsh environment serves as a natural barrier against the curious eyes of the Hunan tribes to the west.
Where's my capital at, bruh? Oh, here it is. Capital of the heretics. Let's go! It's kind of like in this weird little swampy area. Look at that gunk. Amen, though. The fledgling capital city of the heretic order, built with volcanic stone and iron. Next event.
Excavation of the iron veins. The heretic order immediately turns its attention to the resource-rich soil of Kamchatka. Teams of armored brothers begin developing mines to extract bog iron and copper, essential for their signature heavy armor. Simultaneously, hardy crops are planted in sheltered valleys, marking the start of their agricultural self-sufficiency. The rhythmic sound of pickaxes echoes through the valleys, signaling the order's determination to thrive in isolation.
I'm scared of these guys, because these guys are gonna, like, start advancing. Imperial State of Tokyo, especially. I'm gonna get the samurai up in here. Carthage. Well, it's not... It's Punic Vedran Empire of Carthago, but, you know, it's essentially Carthage, and that's gonna get scary. You know, I feel like we're gonna be good for the time being. Because there are superpowers up here. It's in the form of Novgorod. The tribes, the horde. I guess there is, you know, the Greeks. But really, it's not too bad over here yet. The key word to that is yet. There's also going to be these guys. Public Federal Mexicano. And these are really just, you know, the Aztecs and stuff. We don't have to worry about them for the time.
Diplomatic overtures to the northern tribes, seeking to secure their northern flank. The heretic order sends envoys to the undocumented settlers roaming the tundra north and northwest of Kamchatka. These nomadic groups, wary of organized states, are approached with offers of trade rather than conquest. The heretics propose exchanging metal tools for furs and knowledge of the frozen landscape, testing the waters of diplomacy in a region known for its hostility.
Oh, okay, so now we're getting to stuff over here with the Kingdom of Novgorod. Novgorod.
The Yangtze Grain Tax Collection. In the south, the Yangtze dynasty conducts its seasonal grain tax collection. Governors from Suzhou and Nanjing oversee the storage of rice in massive granaries, ensuring stability against potential floods. The triad of jade dragons reviews the harvest yields, with the river dragon noting a surplus that could fund future infrastructure projects. The disciplined bureaucracy of the Yangtze continues to function like a well-oiled machine. Estonian naval patrols intensify. The Empire of Estonia asserts its dominance over the Baltic Sea with increased naval patrols. Claiming exclusive control over maritime routes, Estonian vessels intercept foreign traders near the Gulf of Finland. The declaration of sovereignty sends ripples through the region, particularly angering the Westite horde, who rely on these waters for raiding. Tensions rise as Estonian galleys display their flags prominently. Natria Scions mobilize. The Archontate of Natria moves its elite Scions of Darkness closer to the border with the Free Islands. Citing threats from pirates and heretics, the Princess of Eternity orders a reinforcement of the frontier. The Dark-clad warriors establish forward camps in Amiens, their presence a stark reminder of Natria's imperialistic ambitions. The local populace whispers of the worship of the darkness spreading further.
I want to start... Okay, so these guys are saying these guys over here are all heretics. So I think I want to start relations, especially with the Kingdom of Obsidia and Dark Natria of Linden. Oh my god, no, not my beautiful screen! Oh! Okay, there we go. I want to inquire about these guys. What are these guys, huh? I want to, what are, huh? Okay, so I don't know anything about them yet, I guess. Cool, I want to know stuff about these guys, because I'm pretty sure these guys over here are saying these guys are heretics. And I love me a good heretic family. You know, I gotta get my roots established. It's over here by the Alps. Interesting, I guess.
Hunan hunters encounter heretic scouts. Deep in the forests west of Kamchatka, hunters from the Hunan Confederation encounter a patrol of heretic knights. Initially hostile, the situation de-escalates when the heretics offer iron arrowheads in exchange for safe passage. The Hunan, impressed by the quality of the metal, agree to a tentative non-aggression pact. This marks the first successful diplomatic contact for the order beyond their immediate borders.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's very good. That's very good.
Carthago expands naval infrastructure. The Punic Varangian Empire of Carthago continues to bolster its naval capabilities by constructing new Cathons in Tripolis. These artificial harbors allow for rapid deployment of triremes, securing trade routes across the Mediterranean. The Varangian Elite Guard oversees the construction, ensuring that the Greek laborers work efficiently. Carthago's influence grows as its fleet becomes the undisputed master of the Western Seas.
Oh God, bless me. Sorry, it was just, I couldn't give a care in the world. Gonna be so real. Republic of Germania Council. Germania!
Republic of Germania Council debate. In the halls of the Republic of Germania, Reinhard Wilhelm presides over a heated debate regarding grain reserves.
Where's
The
Germania?
Council of Elders argues over the distribution of the harvest tax,
Germania,
with
please.
some advocating for increased
Where
support
are
to
you?
widows and others pushing for military expansion. Wilhelm listens intently, balancing the needs of the people against the security of the state. The democratic process, though
Republic of
slow,
Germania.
ensures that no
Oh my
single
Lord.
voice dominates the conversation.
Oh my God, don't you just love Germania, bruh? I love Germania. Chin State. Uh-oh.
Chen State consolidates power. General Kang Tse of the Chen State issues a new decree standardizing weights and measures across Yunnan and Liangshan. This move aims to streamline trade and reduce corruption among local nobles.
Oh, okay, that's
The
good.
authoritarian regime cracks down on dissent, executing a few minor chieftains who resisted the centralization efforts. The population, weary of years of tribal warfare,
That's a little less
largely
good.
accepts the strict order imposed by the Chen administration.
Tad less good. We aren't too fond of execution. Unless it's of the religious believers! What's this?
Free City of Urindor Naval
Yard
Expansion.
Squadron.
King Aaron of the Free City of Urindor commissions the construction of 5 new warships to expand his navy.
Oh no.
The shipyards of Isle of Wight buzz with activity as carpenters and blacksmiths work around the clock. Aaron's ambition for naval dominance drives this buildup, aiming to protect Urindor's
Why are my
trade
dogs
interests
staring
in
at
the
me like
English
that?
Channel. The Aleoi Marines undergo rigorous training to crew the new vessels.
Bro, she's just watching me. It's like the Duroc side-eye. POV. Dwayne DeWalk Johnson. Uh-oh.
Westite Horde raiding parties gather. On the steppes of Poland, the Westite Horde gathers its light cavalry for a spring raiding season, targeting the borders of the Empire of Estonia and the Kingdom of Novgorod. The Mongol warriors prepare their bows and horses. Their mobility and hit-and-run tactics make them a formidable threat to settled civilizations.
Estonia
The
and
Horde's leaders
Novgorod.
promise plunder and glory to those who join the campaign.
Kingdom of Novgorod. Empire of Estonia. To be fair, though, that is a solid passageway for them to go through. That's like a lot of vegetation. And then we got these guys. Pirates. Oh, thought it said pirates. I was about to say, we might have some rivals, boys. I think we already do, though, to be fair.
Heretic Order fortifies capital. As the week concludes, the Heretic Order of Knights Republic completes the initial fortification of their capital in Kamchatka. Walls of volcanic rock encircle the settlement, providing defense against potential invaders.
Ooh.
The Order's banner, a symbol of their rejection of traditional gods, flies high above the gates. Inside, the brothers prepare for the long winter ahead, confident in their self-reliance and unity.
Your country was involved in map changes. Optional. You may choose. No. I love being a heretic. Why would I ever change that? Heh. POV. You know what? No, I don't know what to say. I think I want to do some action. It's gonna be real, though. Okay, so we have contact with, like, migrating tribes up here. I think what we want to do is convince them to settle down. So we have neighbors in our northwest. I think we want a big couple of northwest nations to form. So we can keep the Hunhow in check and the tribes in check. And then also, so we have some, you know, some people we can immediately start putting packs on, you know? Like, we can either incorporate them, subjugate, etc. I feel like that's the thing we want to do here, right? We want some action. So, convince settlement of Northern Asia to convince settlement of Northern Asia to set peoples and tribes push northern front and make fort near north border. Now we have relations with the Hun House, so I want to get in contact with them. Chat with country. Evening. Hunan. Evening, Hunan peoples. Well, that's happening. I'm gonna get my charger. Because my phone is getting low on battery. And that's the only thing I use to record. Because I ain't got no camera. Don't allow. Okay, there we go. Evening, Hunan peoples. Evening to you, armored brothers. The Far East. Our hunters reported your iron offerings near the forest edge, and our elders find this metal worthy of discussion. We control the vast tundra and forest west of your Kamaka foothold, and we seek steady trade, furs, and guidance through these frozen lands rather than conflict. Well, I could have just pressed this.
Evening to you, armored brothers of the Far East.
Huh.
Our hunters reported your iron offerings near the forest edge, and our elders find this metal worthy of discussion. We control the vast tundra and forests west
Sorry,
of
my
the
dog
Kamchatka
came
foothold.
down. I'm just
And we
petting
seek
her
steady
up.
trade for furs and guidance through these frozen lands rather than conflict.
Alright. Off with the puppers. Okay. We see. Perhaps. We see. Perhaps an ally your people could be to our order. Though on terms, likely.
We are willing to hear your terms, brothers, for the tundra is harsh and iron is rare among our tribes. Speak plainly of what you require from us in exchange for our furs and safe passage through the western forests.
Weed. Establish embassy. Your lands. Open market.
An embassy within our hunting grounds is a bold request that our elders must weigh against the sanctity of our roaming lands. We may grant a seasonal market at the forest edge for your iron, but a permanent stone structure will only be permitted if your brothers swear to defend our northern borders from any who dare cross the tundra.
We swear. We swear your safety from all in the north if you allow these conditions. Upon our blades and armor, brothers bleed as upon this oath. We swear your safety from all the north. If you allow these conditions, upon our blades and armor, we brothers bleed upon one as this. What? We brothers bleed as one upon this oath.
Then the pact is sealed, armored brothers. Your oath satisfies our elders and secures the defense of our northern frontier. You may establish your embassy and open the market to the north, provided your knights stand ready when the tundra threats emerge. Let iron flow for furs, and may our alliance keep the frozen wastes safe from all who dare cross them.
Indeed. Okay, NPC dialogue. Bro, chill. Make market north of Hun Un near the mountains. Set up embassy in lands establish and send first establish and send first the first establish and send the first Blackcoat Division build a camp upon future invasion. Alright, I think we skip ahead about a week.
The Northern Accord sealed. following the solemn oath sworn by the Heretic Order of Knights Republic. The elders of the Hunan Confederation formally ratify the alliance. The agreement grants the Order permission to construct a permanent embassy within Hunan territory and establishes a trade market to the north. In exchange, the Heretic Knights pledge their armored blades to defend the Hunan northern borders against any tundra threats. This diplomatic breakthrough secures the Order's western flank and opens a vital channel for fur and iron exchange.
Indeed.
Construction of the Iron Market. Work begins immediately on the northern market, situated just north of the Hunan lands near the mountain foothills. Heretic engineers and laborers clear the snow-covered ground, laying foundations for sturdy wooden stalls and stone storage vaults. The market is designed not only for trade, but as a forward logistical hub, allowing the Order to project influence deeper into the Asian interior. Local Hunan traders arrive early, curious about the strange, godless merchants who value brotherhood over prayer.
Well, that's not exactly where I wanted it to be, but that's cool. I was thinking like around here, but you know, that's arguably better. I was thinking like Saka, you know, intervene. Oh, well, you know, I might as well not.
The Black Coat Division deploys. The 1st Black Coat Division, an elite unit of the Heretic Order known for their heavy armor and fanatic loyalty, marches out from Kamchatka. Clad in darkened steel, they traverse the frozen landscape to reach the newly established northern market. Their orders are clear. Establish a fortified camp adjacent to the market and stand ready to protect the Hunan people from any invasion. The sight of these disciplined warriors reinforces the seriousness of the Order's oath to their new allies. Embassy of the Brotherless built. In the heart of the Hunan hunting grounds, the Heretic Embassy rises from the permafrost. Constructed from local timber and volcanic rock transported from Kamchatka, the building stands as a stark anomaly in the nomadic landscape. It serves as a diplomatic hub where Heretic envoys coordinate with Hunan chieftains. The embassy's banner, depicting crossed swords without divine symbols, flies alongside traditional Hunan totems, symbolizing the unique nature of this secular alliance. Fortress of the Frozen Ridge. Pushing further north, the Heretic Order identifies a strategic ridge near the border of the uncharted tundra. Here, they begin construction of a formidable fortification intended to serve as the first line of defense against potential invaders from the far north. The Fortress of the Frozen Ridge is built with thick walls of ice-reinforced stone, designed to withstand both siege and the harsh elements. Its presence signals the Order's commitment to securing the entire northern frontier.
Oh, wow, it drew like a whole line here.
Westite Horde raids Estonian outposts. Taking advantage of the Baltic winter, the Westite Horde launches a series of swift raids against Estonian coastal settlements. Their light cavalry strikes quickly, plundering supplies before retreating into the forests. The Empire of Estonia responds by dispatching patrol fleets to intercept any riverine crossings. But the nomads' mobility makes them elude.
My bad. Mobility makes them elusive targets. Tensions in the Baltic region escalate as both sides prepare for a larger confrontation. Next event. So I was trying to get rid of this up here, but I didn't realize it would stop that. I'll just, you know.
Yangtze Dynasty infrastructure boom. With the grain surplus secured, the Triad of Jade Dragons approves a massive infrastructure project along the Yangtze River. Thousands of laborers conscripted through the mandatory service tax begin reinforcing dikes and expanding canal networks. The River Dragon oversees the work personally, ensuring that the Empire's lifeline remains secure against future floods. This investment promises to boost agricultural yields and stabilize the dynasty's economy for decades. Nadria's dark rites intensify. In the capital of Deslium Eternles, the Princess of Eternity leads a grand ceremony honoring the worship of the darkness. The Scions of Darkness perform ritualistic drills in the streets, their black armor gleaming under torchlight. Rumors spread that the Archontate is preparing for a holy war against the light-worshipping neighbors to the south. The atmosphere in Natria grows tense as the populace braces for potential conflict. Carthago's Varangian Guard patrols Cyprus. The Punic Varangian Empire of Carthago increases its naval presence around Cyprus, deploying triremes manned by elite Varangian marines. These patrols aim to suppress piracy and secure the vital trade routes connecting the eastern and western Mediterranean. The display of naval power serves as a warning to the Sardo-Corsican rebellion, whose privateers have been harassing
I think I should go to
Carthaginian merchant
Siberia.
vessels.
Or Utsk. Yeah, that's future me.
Hunan hunters share intelligence. True to their new alliance, Hunan scouts bring word to the heretic embassy of unusual movements in the far north. They report signs of a large, unnamed tribal confederation gathering beyond the tundra, potentially planning a southward migration. The heretic commanders immediately place the 1st Black Coat Division on high alert, reinforcing the fortress of the Frozen Ridge. The first test of the Brotherhood's oath may soon arrive.
Are we talking about these guys? Well, no, they said an unnamed tribe, so they're probably in Siberia. Yeah.
Republic of Germania debates expansion. Reinhard Wilhelm convenes the Council of Elders to discuss the possibility of expanding eastward into unoccupied territories. While some elders argue for diplomacy and consolidation, others push for securing more
Eastward?
land to accommodate the growing population.
Around here.
The debate highlights the ongoing tension within the Republic between its democratic ideals and the practical necessities of state
Right.
survival.
Because, yeah, these are these guys. So, like, over here, that's a lot of unoccupied land, yeah. Honestly, I might reach out to them about that.
Chen State executes dissident noble. In Kunming, General Kang Tse orders the public execution of a nobleman who resisted the standardization of weights and measures. The brutal display serves as a stark reminder of the Chen State's authoritarian grip on power. Despite the fear, the population remains largely compliant, weary of the chaos that preceded Kang's rule. The state continues its relentless drive toward total centralization.
I don't want to be too ambitious, but I feel like we need to reach out to someone about that.
Free City of Urindor launches new frigate. King Aaron proudly watches as the newest addition to the Urindor Navy. The frigate Iron Will slides into the waters of the Isle of Wight, equipped with advanced ramming prows and manned by seasoned Aelioi Marines. The ship represents Aaron's ambition to dominate the seas. The launch is celebrated with a festival in the port city, drawing merchants and sailors from across the channel.
Cool. One thing I definitely want to do is reach out to maybe, like, Ning. And the Imperial State of Tokyo. Imperial State of Tokyo and Ning I want to reach out to. Ning. How do you brothers Ning? How do you brothers in Ning feel of the Chen state and its actions of slaughter?
The Chen state's brutality in Yunnan is a dark shadow over our shared lands, yet their iron grip has ended the endless tribal wars that once plagued our region. We in Ning watch Kang Tse's executions with unease, but we value the stability his centralization brings to trade routes more than we mourn the dissenting nobles. While we do not celebrate slaughter, We cannot afford to oppose a power that guarantees order, unless you heretics offer a better alternative for our security.
You better watch your silver tongues. What? How do you spell tongue? Before they leave your mouths. But regardless, we do.
Your threats hold little weight against our disciplined ranks, heretic, for we value the order Kang Ti has forged over the chaos of the past. If you truly offer a better alternative to the Chen state's iron stability, speak plainly of your plan rather than relying on empty intimidation.
If you think we are intimidating, merely say so. So we already protect the North. What? King TC.
Protecting the distant north does nothing to secure our borders against Kang Ti's expanding legions here in the south. If your order cannot offer a tangible military pact or immediate aid against the Chen state, then your presence in this diplomatic channel is merely a distraction we no longer need.
Not if we are the ones killing you. Not if we're the ones killing you. After all, you allow death and mock our ways. Ooh, they're pushing it. You
You mistake our patience for weakness, heretic, but Ning will not be bullied by a faction stationed in the frozen wastes while we face the Chen State's legions on our doorstep. Since you offer only insults instead of a viable military alliance or tangible protection against Kang Zi, we see no further value in this dialogue. Consider this channel closed. Do not waste our time with empty threats again.
Okay, so it's official. These guys are grouped together. We're killing them all. Yeah? I think we want to talk to Imperial State of Oh my god! Never mind, we don't want to get associated with those folks. Those are bad people, bruh. Alright, so I think we want to do two things. I want to establish military outposts and villages in in southern Siberia. Siberia's border. To manage unaffiliated folk. Ports. Establish ports on our southern seaside. Protect the South nations. Ask for help. Eastward expansion. Traders we send to the west. Help. Help a tribe form a nation. Saka. Condemn the Chen people's actions. We'll do a month. Give me your love, give me your love, give me your love, all of it, all of it.
The heretic southern ports rise. On the southern coast of Kamchatka, the Heretic Order of Knights Republic begins construction of a series of rugged ports. Built from volcanic stone and reinforced timber, these facilities are designed to withstand the harsh Pacific waves while facilitating trade with passing merchants. The Order's engineers work tirelessly, driven by a desire to connect their isolated homeland to the wider world without compromising their secular ideals. These ports will serve as the gateway for future naval expansion and resource export.
Indeed. Naval expansion. Indeed. Anyway.
Expansion into Siberia begins. The Heretic Order launches an ambitious campaign to establish outposts across the vast Siberian wilderness. Small groups of armored brothers venture westward, setting up fortified villages to manage the unaffiliated tribes wandering the taiga. These settlements act as forward bases for resource extraction and diplomatic outreach, extending the Order's influence deep into the continent.
Who's
The harsh
right
climate
here?
tests their resolve,
Oh,
but their
that's
fanatic
us.
discipline ensures steady progress.
That's a Siberia? It's part of Why is that part of Siberia? It's weird. And these are like their own little places, and Siberia is just massive. Cool.
Diplomatic tensions with Ning escalate. Following the hostile exchange between the Heretic Order and the state of Ning, relations deteriorate rapidly. The Heretics' threats of violence are met with stern warnings from Ning's leadership, who view the Order as a destabilizing force. While no open conflict erupts yet, the diplomatic channel is officially closed, leaving the region poised for potential future confrontation. The Chen state watches these developments with calculated interest, seeing an opportunity to exploit the rift.
Of course they do.
Hunan alliance tested by Southern war drums. The Heretic Order informs their Hunan allies of plans to attack southern nations, requesting military support. The Hunan elders convene urgently, wary of being drawn into a conflict far from their tundra borders. While they honor their defensive pact, they hesitate to commit forces to an offensive war against powerful southern states like the Chen state or Yangtze dynasty. The Heretics press their case, emphasizing the threat posed by religious neighbors, but the Hunan remain noncommittal.
That's fine.
Trade caravans head west, encouraging eastward expansion through western trade. The Heretic Order dispatches heavily guarded caravans laden with iron tools and furs toward the unknown lands beyond Siberia. These traders aim to establish contact with distant polities and secure new markets for heretic goods. Their journey is perilous, crossing frozen rivers and dense forests. But the promise of wealth and influence drives them forward. Early reports suggest encounters with nomadic groups interested in heretic metalwork. Intervention in Saka tribal conflict. True to their word, the Heretic Order intervenes in a local conflict within the Saka region, aiding a tribe besieged by rival factions. Armored knights deploy swiftly, crushing the attackers with disciplined ferocity and earning the gratitude of the saved tribe. This act of brotherhood solidifies the Order's reputation as protectors of the weak, regardless of religious affiliation. The liberated tribe pledges loyalty to the heretics, offering guides and local knowledge in return.
Huh. That's not exactly how I expected that to play out. I kind of wanted them to form their own nation. But that works.
Condemnation of Chen state atrocities. The Heretic Order of Knights Republic issues a formal condemnation of the Chen state's brutal execution of dissident nobles, declaring such actions as tyrannical and contrary to the principles of brotherhood. The heretics call upon neighboring states to reject Kang Xi's authoritarian rule. While this rhetoric garners some sympathy from oppressed populations, it further isolates the order diplomatically, particularly from states valuing stability over idealism. The Chen state dismisses the criticism as hypocritical noise from godless barbarians.
What? Oh, so you want to play games? That's alright. That's alright.
Yangtze dynasty monitors heretic movements. Alarmed by the rapid expansion of the heretic order into Siberia and Saka, the Yangtze dynasty deploys scouts to monitor the situation along their northern borders. The triad of jade dragons discusses the potential threat posed by the godless knights, weighing the risks of preemptive action against the costs of war. For now, they opt to
so
strengthen
these
border
guys want
defenses and increase intelligence gathering, preparing for any eventualities. The river dragon notes that heretic trade caravans could be useful if properly managed.
Oh, okay. So all of y'all want problems. All of y'all. Okay. We love our Hun Hao brothers, but you religious folk to the south, all of you are going down. It's burning in flames. Behind the screaming goats. Look at it inglorious, and you shall gaze upon our brotherhood for your last sinning. This will be your death. Okay, but in all seriousness, we ain't having this. We ain't having this, man. You want to play these games? We're gonna take Magden. We're gonna take Kowotka, and we're gonna come down with an entire naval squadron approaching from the sea. We're gonna settle here with these guys. We're gonna get some help from them. Maybe make our way down to here. Claim this as kind of like an extension of our nation, you know, a territory. Set up more military operations. Attack here. Come down here. Tanzhou. Or northern. No, yeah, we'll take here. We'll take here. Right? Take the coastal. Push inward. Fight the Ning. Going eastward. Where's their capital, by the way? Where's their capital at? We don't know where the capital is. Well, this is a province right here. So, you know, we just fight along here, I guess. And then we go here, push inward to the Chin state. We see if we can have these guys be like peaceful with us. If not, we ask the Hun Hao to negotiate with them. If that doesn't work, we take drastic actions. We call for the Hun Hao to come down here. We attack from their south, they attack from their north. How we feel about that plan?
Fortification of Siberian settlements. As winter deepens, the Heretic Order reinforces its newly established Siberian outposts with thick palisades and watchtowers. These fortifications are designed to repel both human invaders and the predations of wild beasts roaming the taiga. The brothers work in shifts, maintaining constant vigilance while continuing to extract resources from the surrounding land. The settlements grow into small but sturdy communities, embodying the Order's ethos of self-reliance and martial readiness.
Hey, there we go, boys. Up and at 'em, up and at 'em. Sturdy work, sturdy work.
Hunan elders deliberate on war. The Hunan Confederation continues its deliberations regarding the Heretic Order's request for aid in a southern war. Internal divisions emerge, with some chieftains arguing for honoring the alliance fully, while others urge caution to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. The debate reflects the broader tension between traditional nomadic independence and the obligations of formal alliances. Meanwhile, heretic envoys wait anxiously in their embassy, hoping for a favorable decision before launching their campaign. Chen State reinforces northern borders. In response to the Heretic Order's condemnation and expansion, General Kang Tse orders the reinforcement of the Chen State's northern borders. Additional troops are deployed to key passes, and local governors are instructed to prepare for potential incursions. The authoritarian regime views the heretics as a dangerous ideological rival whose influence...
Ideological?
Propaganda campaigns
Oh, it's
depict the
ideological.
Knights as chaotic
Okay.
heretics threatening the harmony of the empire.
Chaotic heretics? Oh, you're gonna, oh, you gotta come in. You gotta come in. Got that angry, I'm seething, bro. I'm seething, I'm balding. Come on. These guys really want to push it, bro. They're pushing it. They're going down. Seething. Heretic neighbor, but yes, my boys.
Heretic naval patrols commence. With the southern ports operational, the Heretic Order launches its first naval patrols along the Kamchatka coastline. Small vessels manned by disciplined crews scan the waters for pirates, traders, and potential threats. These patrols mark the beginning of the Order's maritime presence, complementing their land-based expansions. The sight of heretic ships flying their Stark banner sends a clear message. The Brotherhood's reach extends even to the seas. Winter hardens the heretic resolve. As the month draws to a close, the biting cold of the Siberian winter tests the endurance of the Heretic Order. Yet the brothers remain steadfast, their faith in brotherhood warming them against the freeze. Supplies from the new ports and outposts flow steadily, sustaining the growing network of settlements. The Order's leaders proclaim this season as proof of their divine right to rule, not by gods, but by the strength of their united will. Preparations for future campaigns continue unabated. The stage is set for southern conflict. By mid-February, the geopolitical landscape of the North has shifted dramatically due to the Heretic Order's aggressive expansion. With footholds in Siberia, Sakha, and a burgeoning naval presence, the Order stands ready to project power southward. However, the hesitation of the Hunan and the fortifications of the Chen State suggest that the path to conquest will be fraught with challenges. The coming months will determine whether the heretics can break the chains of religious tyranny or be crushed by the established powers of the South.
Oh, they're gonna get it coming, bruh. Alright, we'd just like to establish now with them. We're sending a message. We can wait no longer. We'll advance south. please we ask that you still you aid us. Though we are understanding if you are unable. Time to do it. To ready. Build and sail 30 small vessels south to stand ready on Jujue Island. Establish forts in Magadan. Establish second and third divisions and march them to Gansu to stand ready. Deploy more merchants to the east. Construct a trench line. Construct a series trench line south and east Siberia. Discover Aleutian Peninsula. Weak. They shall not pass. After this, I'll cut it off for this video and we'll make a second one.
The Black Fleet set sail. Following the orders of the High Command, 30 small but sturdy vessels launched from the southern ports of Kamchatka. Manned by disciplined crews of the Heretic Order of Knights Republic, the fleet braves the cold currents of the Sea of Japan, heading south with a singular objective: Jeju Island. Their mission is to establish a forward naval base, projecting heretic power into the heart of East Asian waters and threatening the trade routes of the Yangtze and Ning. The sight of these dark-sailed ships strikes fear into coastal fishermen, who whisper of godless pirates coming from the ice.
The ice! Oh yeah, I guess we did come from the north. But pirates is crazy.
Fortresses of Magad and Rise. On the rugged coast of the Sea of Okhotsk, the Heretic Order breaks ground on a series of formidable fortifications in Magad. Using volcanic stone and reinforced timber, engineers construct bastions designed to withstand siege and the brutal elements. These forts serve as a critical link between the Kamchatka homeland and the western Siberian holdings, securing the northern supply lines. The garrison stationed here vows to hold the line against any threat from the sea or the frozen interior. The Iron March to Gansu. 2 new divisions, the 2nd and 3rd Iron Brotherhood divisions, muster in Siberia and begin a grueling march southwest toward Gansu. Clad in heavy armor and driven by fanatic zeal, these columns traverse the harsh steppe, aiming to position themselves on the western flank of the Chen state and Ning. Their presence so close to the civilized south sends shockwaves through the region, forcing local governors to divert troops from other fronts. The heretics move with a terrifying silence, broken only by the rhythmic crunch of boots on frozen earth.
POV. They're playing drip step. Dun 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 dun. What?
Merchants of the Void expand east. While armies march, the Heretic Order deploys additional merchant caravans further east, probing the unknown territories beyond the
Oh, I
ocean
meant
chain.
west.
These traders carry iron
Oh,
tools
well.
and furs, seeking to establish contact with isolated islanders and secure new resources. Their journeys are perilous, fraught with the risk of getting lost in the vast Pacific fog. Yet their determination remains unshaken. Each successful return brings news of new lands and potential allies for the Brotherhood. The Great Siberian Trench is dug. In a massive display of engineering prowess, thousands of heretic laborers and soldiers dig extensive trench lines across South and East Siberia. These fortifications are designed to channel any invading force into kill zones covered by archers and spearmen. The earthworks snake through the taiga, creating a defensive barrier that signals the Order's intent to hold these lands at all costs. Local tribes watch in awe as the landscape itself is reshaped to serve the will of the Brotherhood. Discovery of the Aleutian Peninsula. Heretic scouts pushing the boundaries of the known world officially map and claim the Aleutian Peninsula. This rugged chain of islands becomes a new frontier for the Order.
It's because we like live here and we saw these islands and we went around and we were like, oh my god.
Kamchatka as proof that the Brotherhood's reach extends beyond the continental mainland. Plans are immediately drawn up to establish small outposts on the larger islands to support future maritime operations.
Yeah, because we saw like, oh my god, wait, we have this island over here and then there's another. What if we keep sailing? Oh my god, we see another. Oh my god, there's so many islands. We should fish. Oh my god, there's more. And then we found this, and that's how our merchants ended up over here. Trust.
Hunan elders refuse offensive war, despite the Heretic Order's urgent plea for aid in their southern campaign. The Hunan Confederation formally declines to commit forces to an offensive war. The elders argue that their pact was strictly defensive, intended to protect the tundra from northern threats, not to embroil them in conflicts against the powerful states of the south. While they reaffirm their alliance and allow the heretics to use their lands for passage, no Hunan warriors join the march to Gansu. The Order must face the coming storm alone.
Yeah, we're understanding of this.
Chen State mobilizes against the heretic threat, alarmed by the movement of heretic divisions toward Gansu and the naval buildup near Jeju. General Kang Tse declares a state of emergency in the western provinces. The Chen northern garrison is reinforced with conscripts, and orders are issued to fortify key mountain passes. Propaganda posters depict the heretics as demonic invaders seeking to destroy the harmony of the empire. The authoritarian regime prepares for a total war, viewing the ideological clash as existential.
It's ideological, but okay, bro, chill.
Yangtze Dynasty watches the northern horizon. The triad of Jade Dragons convenes an emergency session to discuss the heretic expansion, while the Chen State bears the brunt of the immediate threat. The Yangtze leadership fears the instability could spill over into their own borders. The War Dragon advocates for preemptive strikes, but the River Dragon urges caution, citing the economic disruption a wider war would cause. For now, the Yangtze border scouts are ordered to maintain strict surveillance without engaging, waiting to see how the conflict unfolds. Tensions peak on Jeju waters as the heretic southern fleet approaches Jeju Island. Local fishing boats flee in terror, reporting the arrival of the godless knights to the mainland. The island's sparse defenses prepare for a potential landing.
Why'd you go backwards?
And outgunned. The stage is set for a pivotal naval engagement that could grant the heretics a crucial foothold in the Yellow Sea. The waves churn ominously as the two forces draw nearer to confrontation. The Iron Wall stands ready, with trenches dug, forts built, and divisions in motion. The Heretic Order of Knights Republic completes its preparations for the southern campaign. From the frozen ridges of Magadan to the warm waters of Jeju, the Brotherhood's network of steel and stone is fully operational. The knights gather for final prayers to no god but to each other, solidifying their bond before the blood.